Alright family, listen, brace yourself for this video. It gets intense, alright? Couple goes on vacation. Man finds out that his lady is texting other men while they're on vacation. And he loses it, alright? So just brace yourself, man. The language is intense. It's a bad situation, alright? But let's get into it, man. Let's bring some light to it.
This dumb ass bitch over here, I'm dead serious. Like, she don't deserve nothing. She's a fucking crumb on the floor. Like, I mean that shit. Keep trying to bitch me and disrespect me, and you sitting up here playing in my face, talking to whole niggas while we out on vacation. Letting the nigga reply to my video that I recorded. How disrespectful can you get? Then she calling the nigga baby. All that. Shake your head again, bitch. I'll knock it on your motherfucking fucking chest. I swear to God.
See, this is when you know you should have just left and not even confronted the girl, because you're still so angry you're gonna end up throwing your freedom away. Okay? Like, let her character be the reason that she loses you. Alright? Don't let your anger be the reason that you in jail or underground. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're on vacation. So I don't know how easy it would be to leave or get you a different place to stay in, but you got, at this point, we protectors, right? As men, we're supposed to be protectors. Protect yourself. When you see someone's treating you like that, don't give your protection to them anymore, because you're laying your life down for somebody who's sitting here playing in your face. So lay your life down for you. Protect you. Get yourself away from this person who's gonna bring the worst out of you. Do you understand, family? Because the situation he in now, he's like, don't shake your head, or and then here comes the threat. You understand? And right here's where the tables will get turned. You threaten me. But listen, man, you gotta understand that you're gonna get the worst of somebody. If you sitting in here playing in their face, they're doing everything for you, but you sitting here talking to other people. Like, if they find out, you think what they about to say for you is gonna be sweet? Nah, they gonna cuss you out. They gonna go off on you. They gonna say the worst to you because of what you did to them, right? So he's blowing up, and this is honestly what you would call holy rage, okay? Because a righteous rage, because there's a reason he's upset, and what you're seeing is a reaction. But people will look at this and say, he's the bad guy. But no, he's reacting to something you did. If you wouldn't texting other guys, you would probably never have to see this version of this man. All right, but let's continue.
Keep shaking your head when you wrong. You dead wrong, and you still trying to make yourself feel good. You still trying to make yourself feel like you ain't do nothing, like you ain't wrong. Bro.
All right, so every time he pauses, I'm gonna try to. Every time it clips or whatever, I'm gonna stop it too. Right there. You still trying to justify it. You still trying to make yourself feel like you didn't do nothing wrong, like you feel good about the situation. Man, why are you even talking to this person? Man, I listen to these Reddit stories lately, right? And I'm noticing a lot of these men, they find strategic ways to just jump ship. She find out in the craziest ways that he gone. He didn't stay and have a conversation with her. He didn't go to her like, why you do this? Look at all I done for you. They just disappear on these women and leave them sitting here wondering what happened. And sometimes, man, that's the best way to be, because if you stay in the situation in the heat of the moment, you might throw your life away, man. Because you sitting here watching somebody play in your face and justify the stuff they did to you. Do you see what I'm saying? You catch somebody doing something, they're gonna sit here and tell you the reason that they did it. How they was feeling at the time. You see what I'm saying? I slept with him because you didn't do this for me, or you wasn't there for me, or you didn't spend enough time. I mean, all I know is that you slept with him. I don't care about the narrative behind it. You slept with him. And for you to be trying to explain it to me and give me this different scenario to try to act like it didn't happen, or whatever you're doing here, I call it like witchcraft. That infuriates a person. You see what I'm saying? So if you know a person gonna do that, if they can't be accountable to what they're doing, they're gonna try to play in your face. So don't give them an opportunity to do that. Don't get yourself as a man. Don't put yourself as a man in a situation to try and put up with that and handle that. Because, man, in a moment of anger or rage, man, if you lose it, you lose it. You lose your freedom, you lose your life. Let's continue.
Bro, I promise you, yo, if I don't get the fuck away from this girl tonight, I'm probably never gonna make it back to Baltimore.
See, he knows this, and you can hear her trying to cry in the background. Like you a little child or something. You wasn't crying when you was texting that dude. And even right at that moment right there, the crying would make him mad. The crying would be infuriating to him. Because what the hell are you crying for? You broke my damn heart. You out here playing me. What you crying for? Because you caught. You see what I'm saying? Like he's saying, if I stay around here, I might not even make it back to Baltimore because I would have been done. What? Yeah, man, separate yourself from this person, man. Let's continue.
Because I'm probably people think shit is a joke and they think it's cool to play with your feelings and play with your emotions and shit. And then when you spaz out, everybody want to look at you like you so fucking cruddy. Bitch, I ain't did nothing but being loyal to you. Held you down. You were just in a whole fucked up ass situation. Couldn't call on your home girls.
See, this is what I'm saying, man. He said he might end up doing something to her, right? Man, it ain't worth it to throw your freedom away. And here's the kicker. You dating her don't give you a right to do nothing to her if she don't act right. Man, it's hot in here. I got to figure out what's going on. But yeah, you there for her. You might have took her out of a situation that she was in. Send her back to that situation. Send her right back to the streets. But saying, man, I want to do something to her, that's going too far. People are not going to be honest. They're going to play in your face. People are going to try you. When they do, separate yourself from them. I always said, man, it'd be crazy to sit here and try to explain to somebody's parents that you ended their lives because your person cheated on you. Man, break up with them if they cheat on you. You see what I'm saying, man? We got to stop trying to punish people and physically hurt people because they didn't act right. Just get them out of your life, man. Find yourself somebody better. Let's continue.
I came into that shit blindfolded. Gave you everything. Laid it all out. Changed my whole...
King, that's your fault. Now, in the future, look for those red flags and don't go into anything blind because you learn now that people will take advantage of that. And who you see them as may not be who they are. And so if you find that they're not that person, just move around. Don't become enraged, man, because, listen, you ain't going to be able to make people act right. And you can't create nobody's morals for them. Just as young men out there, man, I want you guys to understand that, you're going to treat somebody like you see them at first, but then what they show you, when they show you who they are, man, you just got to move around it. You got to move around it and just chalk your losses up. Because what if you didn't see this message and she continued to do you like that and you continue to do and continue to do? So just be grateful, man. That's the things you're naming are more reasons to get upset and you still in front of her. Man, get away from her. You understand? Because you're not in a good place right now. That's how I see that. The more things you start bringing up, and I did all this for you. I did all that for you. And you was over here when I met you. You ain't had nothing going on. All these are more things to even get madder about. And what you saw was she's texting other men. If that's a deal breaker, get on. You see what I'm saying? Like all the harping and the screaming and the crying over spilled milk. Especially if you don't plan on working it out with her. If you plan on working it out with her, calling her names and going in on her like this, even though she's wrong, could still create, trauma and things like that in her that she'll have to heal from. So honestly, just separate yourself from that situation. Don't say anything till you figure out what you want to do. But let's continue.
A whole situation for you to dog me because you want that get back because you a dirty slut ass bitch. You ain't never been loyal. You don't know what loyalty is. Want to know why? Because you was raised off of bullshit. That's why you fucked up for real. You don't know what love is. I swear to God, yo. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, yo. You saying this not true, but you did it. You did it. With your ungrateful, unappreciative ass. All you do is fucking sit around and bitch. I was gone for a whole week at the crib. You sitting up there off of work. You ain't wash a fucking dish. You ain't do shit. Sitting up there not doing nothing. Friday come around, I'm back off of school. I'm washing the dishes and shit.
Everything you name is a reason why you shouldn't even be dealing with her, man. You going in on her, you calling out her name at this point. I say, man, just leave the lady alone. You see what I'm saying? She over there trying to say it's not her when clearly she the one that did it. So in her mind, it's like because I was in some type of mood or in some type of emotional state, that mean I didn't do it. Man, you did it. That's what you was sitting here doing, just talking to this dude. Man, I don't want to hear none of that. But you knew last week or whenever it was that you was gone that she wasn't fit. Because like you said, you came back to a messy house. She had done nothing. Not only that, she talking to these dudes behind your back. And on some real, on some real stuff, okay? My final thoughts is this. We really need to mature, okay? When you have relationships, man, things are sometimes gonna go wrong, sometimes in the worst way like this one. We gotta learn how to manage our relationships without the public. Do you understand? Because brother, you just took this to social media. You understand? Everybody and their mama gonna know what you just went through. It's not their business. You could have still moved around without ever having presented that to the public in that way. And that's why I say all of us need to be better when it comes to that. We go to the social media, man, for everything seemed like, even emotional validation, and it's like we trying to get help with life, but we adults. You got to at least know how to end a relationship or move on about your business without causing it to be a public spectacle. People get cheated on every day, V. Dump the lady, move on. We all online. This person did this to me. This person did that to me. Like, what you want them people to do? Go reprimand her? You want them to go fuss at her? What you want them to do? Man, all you can do is just go on about your business, man. Because now you're going to have to deal with this for the foreseeable future. See, you threatened her a couple of times. You called out her name. Everywhere I saw this video so far, they're going in on you. Sometimes it's best to just, if you need to keep the footage for your own protection, do that. But these public declarations to look what this person did to me, man, it ain't getting us nowhere. I mean, we might embarrass them a little, we might embarrass ourselves, but ultimately it's not gonna change that situation for you, man. It's actually gonna make it worse. You see what I'm saying? So I think we all as adults need to understand how to manage our relationships, the personal relationships that we create in our lives, man, and be able to handle them discreetly between us and that person. Somebody do you wrong, you felt like they crossed the line, they crossed the boundary, you should be able to sit down, have a cordial conversation, or end it however you're going to end it. But I don't see any reason why it's got to be public, unless that person is already trying to, degrade you, defame you, disparage your name in any way, shape, or form behind your back. Only then really can I see why you going public with it, unless this person is being a threat to your life in any way and you feel, afraid or something like that. You need to use social media. Then I understand it, but it's just in a moment like this where it's like I just caught my person cheating on me. I'm going on social media about you. I just don't really see the reason for that. You could just let the person go. You could just leave them alone. You see what I'm saying? But I think we just want to punish people. I think that's what it is. It is what it is, man. But I think that we should really be careful when dealing with people, because if you're not seriously going to give them your loyalty, if you're not seriously going to carry yourself with character, you could bring the worst out of them. And you heard what he said he could possibly do if he stays around her. You know what I'm saying? KILL. This is crazy, man. So stop cheating on people. Do people right. That's all I can say, man. Is if you're gonna create a relationship, you sit here you see somebody giving it all to you. You're supposed to be in it with them. Do the people right, because how they may respond when they find out that you are lying, in fact, it may not be some just complaining breakup stuff. It could be very violent. And it's been the end of many people's lives, men and women. So let's keep that in mind, family. If you're gonna create a relationship, if you're gonna go into a relationship, go into it without honesty, man, and set your boundaries according to the things you know you can handle. And if you can't, man, stay single. Seriously, man. That's the end of this video, though, man. Be evolution, be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting another. And if you were to ever find yourself in the middle of chaos, it is in that chaos that you have found yourself. Peace.